Hey, this is Warren with the DawgHouse and IJustWantToRide.com. I recently purchased some Custom Dynamics LED Ringz turn signals for my 2014 Harley Davidson Ultra Limited. Now, at first I was kind of curious about using these. I've seen them on a few other bikes, but I hadn't seen them on any 2014s yet. I stopped at the Harley dealership and talked to the technician because I'm kind of worried about the new 14 and the CAN bus and the other electronic components of the system. So after talking to him for a little bit, he said it would be no big deal. It's plug and play installation if you follow the instructions. Now, some of the instructions are kind of interesting. Well, some of the things you need to consider, not necessarily the instructions. Can't use dielectric grease on this because it interferes with the LED's function. If it doesn't work immediately, turn your flashers on, your hazard lights on, and let them run for 5 minutes, and that will resynchronize all the CAN bus. So here in a few moments, I'm going to hopefully follow the instructions properly and install my new LED Ringz lights from Custom Dynamics. Okay guys, I've already pulled off the orange turn covers. Don't use a screwdriver, use a dime. That was a tip from the tech that I talked to. Screwdrivers have a tendency not to fit quite right and they slip out. He said these things were designed to use a dime to pop them off, and I used a dime and it worked real well. Now I'm not going to put these back on because I'm going to go for a smoked out look on the entire bike. So I bought Crisp Products smoked turn signal lenses. Pretty much the same thing, but in smoke color. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have to pop out the old turn signal light. Easy enough. Twist, pull, and we'll drop it down on my toolbox there. And the next thing is, as you can see, it's got a long pigtail in it. The instruction says to insert it, turn it just like you would another one, and then twist the LED to where the the lights are twisted, the wire's twisting it behind them, so it fits in here. And then you just pop in the cover like so. Pretty simple. Now, I'm going to stop here. I'm going to switch over to the other side of the bike and we're going to do the same thing, but I'm going to show you the twisting up of the wires behind the lens. Stand by. Okay guys, we're going to take out the left turn light and install the Custom Dynamics LED Ringz. Push, twist is all there is to it. And you start curling up the wire as you put this in. Get a little bit more there, so it's going to look something like that by the time you're done. Press it back up in there, and then you're going to take your new cover, if you're using a new one or just your old cover, and get everything fit right back in there. That's all there is to it. So they're both on. In a moment, we're going to turn it on for the first time and see what happens. Alright, so we got them installed, we got the bike on, so we'll turn on the left turn signal first. Looks like it's working. The right one now has the white LED lights. I'm going to flip on to the right side. And it seems to be working as well, although it looks like I do need to adjust it on the inside of there just a little bit. Now, up here on the dash, I'm getting a fast blinkies. And that means to me that it hasn't really synced with the CAN bus. So just like the instructions say, I'm going to set it to the hazards. And let it run for 5 minutes. And then once it's done, well, it should be synchronized, and then we'll come back and check it out. All right, a few moments ago, we saw that we're getting the fast blinkies on the turn signals on the dash, although they looked like they were working properly on the front end. The instructions say run the hazards for about 5 minutes. It's been about 5 minutes, so now I'm going to turn the hazards off. And then I'm going to hit the normal turn signal. And we're getting nothing. Well, maybe if I turn it on. And now they're blinking properly. Before, as I said, they were doing the fast blinkies. They're doing it right now. So I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll do this again some other time with some other product that I purchased. Have a nice day.